Ever pondered about a world with an equal proportion of land and water? Today, we stand on a planet where almost 3/4 of the surface is covered by water, leaving a little less than a third as land. It's a world shaped by the interplay of these elements where life thrives in the balance. But let's entertain a thought, a hypothetical situation. What if our home planet, Earth, was split right down the middle? 50% land, 50% water, a perfect balance unlike anything we've ever known. This isn't our current reality, of course. The Earth's climate, geography, and the life it sustains is influenced by the existing proportion of land to water. These elements have created the diverse world we inhabit, from the deepest oceans to the highest mountains. Now let's take a leap of imagination. Imagine a world with a perfect balance, half land, half water. How might that change the world we know? A shift in land and water distribution would undoubtedly alter our climate. Just as the heart circulates blood around our body, oceans play a vital role in distributing heat across the Earth. They absorb a significant portion of the sun's energy during the day and release it slowly during the night, acting as a colossal thermal buffer. Should the proportion of water decrease, this buffer would shrink, and we could expect more extreme temperature swings between day and night, summer and winter. Moreover, the oceans are the engine driving our planet's weather patterns. The sun's heat causes water to evaporate, forming clouds that bring rain and snow to the land. A reduction in water surface could mean less cloud formation and consequently less precipitation. Areas that currently enjoy regular rainfall might become arid, while others that are dry could be inundated with torrential downpours. But it doesn't stop there. Wind patterns and ocean currents, the invisible highways of our climate system, would also be affected. These currents help distribute heat and nutrients around the globe, and changes to their path could have far-reaching effects on local climates and ecosystems. So, imagine a world where deserts might freeze, and the poles might thaw, where tropical rainforests might wither, and tundras might bloom. It's a fascinating, if somewhat unsettling, thought experiment. With a shift in land-water balance, our familiar climate could become a thing of the past. Our planet's topography would undergo a significant transformation. Imagine a world where the land and water on Earth are in perfect balance. This shift would dramatically alter the landscape we know today. First off, new land masses would emerge, potentially creating vast, unexplored territories ripe for discovery. Picture, if you will, new continents, new mountain ranges, and new deserts, all waiting to be explored. On the other hand, our existing coastlines would be drastically reshaped. Some areas would expand, creating more coastal land, while others might recede or even disappear under the increased water levels. And speaking of disappearing, we'd likely see the loss of some islands and coastal cities. Places we've come to know and love might become submerged, leaving only memory and history in their wake. This great shift would bring about a world vastly different from the one we know now. In this new world, our maps would need a serious update. Life, as we know it, would face unprecedented challenges. Imagine a world where the proportions of land and water are balanced out. The first ones to feel the impact would likely be our fellow Earthlings, the diverse species of flora and fauna that call this planet home. On land, habitats would shrink and alter dramatically. Forests might become grasslands, deserts could transform into fertile plains. This drastic change in topography would threaten many species with extinction, while others might find new niches to thrive in. In the ocean, the story would be quite similar. Marine life would need to adapt to altered ocean currents and temperatures. Coral reefs, the rainforests of the sea, might struggle to survive these changes, leading to a devastating loss of marine biodiversity. And let's not forget about us humans. Our lives are intrinsically linked with the land and sea. Agriculture, a cornerstone of our civilization, would face new challenges and opportunities. The Fertile Crescent might become a desert, while the Sahara blooms into a breadbasket. Fishing industries would need to navigate the changing abundance and distribution of marine life. But humans are adaptable. We've survived ice ages and droughts, floods and famines. We might have to rethink our cities, our farms, our very way of life, but in the end, as it has always been, it will be a question of adapt or perish. In a world with equal land and water, life would need to adapt or perish. A 50-50th split of land and water may sound fair, but the consequences could be far-reaching. We've taken a deep dive into the profound climate changes, the radical geographic transformations, and the significant impact on life that such a shift would entail. It's clear that this isn't a simple swap of proportions. It's a seismic shift that could destabilize the delicate balance that allows life on our planet to flourish. The balance of land and water on Earth isn't just about proportions, it's about the delicate equilibrium that allows life as we know it to thrive.